people of southern Kaduna in Kaduna State are studying the Western Nigeria Security Network, also known as Operation Amotekun, to develop their own community vigilante system to protect residents from suspected Fulani bandits. The president of the Southern Kaduna People Union and former member of the House of Representatives, Jonathan Asaki, stated this during an interview with Sunday Punch. Some of the security vehicles provided by Southwest State for the Western Nigeria Security Network Operation Amotekun, Southern Kaduna most community security outfit. Asake said no fewer than 35 persons had been killed, 10 communities sacked, and about 115 adopted during a serial attack by the bandits which commenced on January 6th. According to him, while some of the survivors and victims were forced into internally displaced persons camps, 58 of them had been killed. He also said 14 persons were abducted in Rumana Gbagi, 15 in Rumana Hausa, while in pastor of evangelical church winning all was kidnapped along with 5 of his members. In the same manner, 4 Catholic seminaries were also adopted. Asaki stated, currently several communities in Chukin local government area have been sacked into IDP camps. For instance, the communities that have been sacked just this January in Chukin local government area alone including Badna, Zankoro, Ayin, Damisa, Ugunwa, Badoli, Badimi, Kuderi, and Ugunwa Doma. While in Benin Gwari local government area, we have Rumana, Gbagi, Rumana Hausa, and Malomo. These are all native Gbagi communities and are essentially Christian villages. At least 35 persons have been killed in a siege that started on January 6th. In just 3 days, all these communities were sacked and 58 persons were kidnapped in one fell swoop. 40 were adopted in Rumana Gbagi and 15 Rumana Hausa, not to mention the Ekwa pastor that was kidnapped along with 5 of his members, and up to today, nothing has been heard of them. The same manner the 12 Catholic seminarians were abducted. He added, as a matter of fact, the idea of Amotekun by the Southwest governors is the best thing to ever happen in taking the security challenges that has plagued our nation. So guys, it's very, very laughable and very, very funny. And you just surprised it that when this issue of Amotekun came up, the people who really condemned it, majority of them are from the northern part of the country. And you ask yourself question that, is it a crime for people to say they want to protect themselves or to help government? At times they will tell you security is the business of everybody. That is the slogan. Oh, police is your friend. Oh, you have to work with the police. You have to give them information that they are not spirits. They're always telling us that policemen are not really spirits. They can't know everything. That is why when you see that if anything happens, you will see that they will start, investigating, meeting people, just to gather information, and from that they will be able to make their own conclusion concerning that incident at that particular time. They always still work with the masses. So when this issue of Amotekun came up, and they said this is just to, to complement, to augment, to work with the police. They are not going to be working in isolation. And the people from the northern part of the country, a lot of them, they just came out like bees. Say, no, it's not going to happen. What is your business? Is it in your area? As we are saying that they are saying their own, the same people, these Fulani S-men, they say they are targeting at them. And now, ask me, the people who are still terrorizing, who are still making life uncomfortable for the people in that zone, apart from these Boko people, are they not the so-called bandits and S-men? Are they not the ones worrying them? So now, since the Kaduna now is trying to watch and study how the Amotekun is going to be taking place or how it's going to be working, so does it mean we don't have this Fulani S-men there? Why are they not coming out to say no, they are targeting them? What kind of a thing is this. To put sort upon injury, they still came out and say, oh, even if you want to go with this Amotekun, you must recruit our people. And people like seriously? Who does that? Who are you to tell them who to put and who not to put? And people are saying, if you are not hiding anything, why must you be fidgeting? Why must you be worried? Why must you be perturbed? Why are you so afraid? They said it that they are afraid because they believe that the Amotekun is just for them. They know the truth. I just pity, apart from even this S-men, but different groups that are talking, individuals coming out, like Ango Abdullahi, like Yekasai, like Arewa people, northern groups, many of them like that. They came out outrightly that the government should ban it because, and at the end of the day, most of them didn't like the idea because Ruga was rejected totally, and people were able to expose the agenda of that Ruga, and I'm sure that is why they are so angry. They still came out say if they could make Ruga not to see the light of the day, that they themselves they will do everything possible within their whatever to make sure that Amotekun will not stand. But see, once you are doing something on the platform of truth, you must succeed no matter what. It might just be delayed, but at the end of the day, in as much you are doing it on the platform of truth, definitely it will scale through. All of them now they are turning back, making a U-turn. Recently, the last person from their group who were condemning this Amotekun is the Murik leader, Ishak. Is Professor Ishak Akintola. He did not even know the nitty-gritty of Amotekun. He did not even care to understand what it's all about. He just came on the angle of religion. No, it is Christianization. It is a biblical. The name is taken from the Bible. He even quoted the Bible verse. Like seriously? Not until when his own group came out and said, no, 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 you can't be doing this. Who told you? They had to explain to him. And at the end of the day, he was dumbfounded and he had to make a 360-degree turn and say, oh, he now understand whatever, but they just have to be transparent. It has been transparent right from time. But all of those things that he said that are false, saying, oh, it is Christian, this and this and this. And when they were able to explain to him, you say it is a Christian whatever. But in each state that, that they have their leader, these are the people who are leading, and they are Muslims. I'm sure he became dumbfounded. But I believe he just wanted to do something just to mislead those who he could mislead, but he couldn't get through to all of those things. But now he's now making a U-turn that say, okay, the only thing is that let them make it more transparent. So going back to the north, they know the truth. And some of them came up, oh, the Amotekun is just about the ploy to create what is it called? Oduduwa Republic. And people are like, if they create Oduduwa Republic, is it a crime to create Oduduwa Republic if that is what you are insinuating? Or if that is your belief? So they know the truth. And like I always say, and people are wondering that these people are the most affected when it comes to all of these vices, all this, most especially this insecurity. And yet they keep quiet, yet they are okay with it. And one of them said, whether Yekasai or Ango Abdullahi, that they are trying to trivialize everything. He was trying to trivialize everything, the security. He said the insecurity happening in the south, in the northern part of the country is not different from the one happening in the southwest. What is now the big deal? What is the essence of creating a Amotekun when we have police, which everybody knows that police, they've been overwhelmed, even the army. They know the truth and they are now bringing the issue of police. So if we have the police, then why are we having all of these crimes here and there? And like I said, if you believe that the degree of the insecurity is the same, then maybe you like it, but the southwest people don't like it and they don't want to take it, and that's why they are creating a Amotekun. If you feel like you are okay with the police, you are okay in your region, good and fine. Then why poke nose into other people's region? They say the leaders of that region want to protect their people, and you are angry about that, and you are saying it's targeting at you. When they created all manner of a security outfit in the northern part of the country, did you hear other tribes living in that area? Because when you talk of the Igbos, they have their association too. You have the Yoruba too, they have their association too, and other smaller groups. We didn't hear any of those people coming out to say, oh, this Hisbah that was created, this JTF that was created, that the people were targeting at us. Because they know, those ones know that their hands are clean. Their hands are clean. And it is not when you just, any S-man that you just see, you start arresting. Of course, we know that every one of them cannot be the same. That is just the fact. But when you have 95% of them committing the atrocities, so what do you expect people to say? They will generalize them. So it's not just that, okay, you see any S-man on the road, then you start arresting him or whatever. If he has not done anything, nobody has right to arrest them or to harass them. So if you are in that category, why should you be afraid? So does it mean it's only the S-men that are committing crimes? We have a lot of people who are committing crimes here and there, and they get them arrested. So we then say because of that, Amotekun should be a forgotten issue. So they know the truth, and now a lot of them are trying to borrow leave from what Southwest has done, and they want to study it. Initially, of course, we know their problems. Everybody knows their problem. The reason why they were against, why the North, the people there were against the Amotekun. We know. Is it not the same Amotekun they are now trying to study to know what is happening? You can imagine the numbers of people that are, being taken away. Their lives are being taken away on a daily basis. Numbers of people, mostly from that region, and they are not bothered. Instead of it to concentrate on these Boko people, all of those people that came out, to condemn the Amotekun, they are okay, they are comfortable with Boko people. You cannot see them talking about it. Then when people want to protect themselves, we are now angry. So guys, let's hear your own take. That's just my opinion concerning the new developments, coming up in Kaduna. They want to develop their own community vigilante system to protect residents from suspected Fulani herdsmen. Are they not talking about Fulani people too? And when it's in the southwest, you'll be talking about they are targeting at you. So this one, who are they targeting? They are even talking about the suspected Fulani bandits. If you are into crime, it's, the security and the law will catch up with you. That's just the way it is. So guys, I'll leave your comments below and let's have your take for this new development, this initiative by the Kaduna community. Leave your comments.